Okay, so I just want to make, before I start, I just want to make a keynote here. Uh, I'm always known through my friends, my family, of being the one person out of everybody that stands up and says something. Like, I'll give you an example, like when everybody in the room is thinking about that one thing to say, I'm the person that stands up and says it. No matter of how I'm viewed, I don't care. So, I heard that the Tbay the Human Rights Commissioner of Ontario is coming to Tbay. I was super excited about this, as I know probably a lot of you out there with the family problems with CSI. I know that you probably were as well. But I was super disappointed in her concern to the issues taking place in Tbay right now. One of the biggest reasons why she had come here is to discuss human rights with Aboriginal and Indigenous people, and the talk about discrimination. Now, I'm just going to point out one thing here. I am not discriminative and I'm not racist, but I feel, as a white person in Tbay, Ontario, I feel like I'm discriminated against. And I know a lot of other white people out there feel the same exact way. This is concerning the facts that the government and the mayor and things are always addressing issues with Aboriginal people and Indigenous people. When are our issues are going to be looked at? When are the white people's problems and issues when are they going to be looked at? I mean, this whole discrimination thing has a lot to do with the discrimination of white people and our problems and our issues not being confronted. I mean, like the care of our children. When reviewing what the Ontario Rights Commissioner had to state on the CBC News, I was totally disgusted in the fact that she made a quick reference to the problems that people have with the childcare system. I mean, that's appalling. I mean, that is a huge problem in Thunder Bay, especially, or all across Canada, but mainly in Ontario. That's a big problem. And people have been raising this issue since 2006 mainly. That's 10 years ago. Come on, people. When is it going to be? When is there going to be a change? You know? She also speaks on the fact that she doesn't want any discrimination and stuff like that of Indigenous people and of Aboriginal people. Well, number one, you are the one that's grouping them. You're the one that's stating that they're Indigenous people or that they're Aboriginal people. They're Canadians. We are all Canadians. That's what it comes down to. When you're grouping a certain person as being an Aboriginal, why not say a Canadian of Aboriginal descent or state something like that? Because you're the one that's stating that they're that person or they're that group. But we're all together. We all live in the same place. We have the right to equality, and that's not being looked at here. White people have the right to be equal to any other ethnic group. We have that right, and we're not being given that right. I mean, the white people are raising the main concern of the Children's Aid Society and their abuse of power and their neglect of our children and care to the point that they die sometimes. I mean, that's a huge issue, and it's not being looked at by the Human Rights Commissioner, so I'm totally disgusted and appalled by that. If you agree or if you disagree, whatever, I would like some feedback on it if possible. Thank you very much, and that's my video.